This is the take one. This ain't no retakes. You hitting this on the mark. You hitting it on the first hit. All right. If you look to my page, it shows you that this is a diary. It's also a movie called Letters Design. It's about the politics in Maryland and Illinois concerning the war on drugs. See my hat? I work at the Corinthians. You want to find me? I'm at the Corinthians. Like I said, this is a documentary, the movie. I started this documentary in 2006 when my son Jarrell died in Lake County, Illinois. The movie was about the war on drugs and the murder and the death of our kids in the community, the illegal war on drugs. You feel me? In 1986, I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station. The state of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. I wanted to end the war on drugs in 1986 because I seen the future of how it was killing our community and killing our kids. Back in the 80s, when Scarface came out, everybody wanted to be a drug dealer, but didn't nobody want to go to jail. Everybody wanted to shoot up, murder, and kill, but they didn't want to be responsible for their actions. I was responsible for my actions. I did kill people. I did what y'all complaining about. But when I wanted to stop, I stopped. So on March 3rd, 1980, no, let me back this up. I started the Shorty program in 1985. My mother and me, I came up with an idea. My mother financed my idea. My mother gave me $10,000. I put up $5,000. We had $15,000 cash, and we had a nonprofit called Shorties. If you go to the state of Illinois and check the records, in 1985, I filed for a 501c. I wanted to stop selling drugs and become I'm an enemy combatant. I wanted to stop the war on drugs. You can go check all this out. I was certified. I had paperwork. Governor Thompson approved the program the same way that Governor O'Malley approved the program. The only difference is that they both didn't know it was about ending the war on drugs. It was about exposing the corruption in the courts. In 1986, when I turned in the guns and the drugs, I also turned in my client list. My client list were doctors, lawyers. It was Bruce Miller from Miller Ford. It was different people. It wasn't the people in the streets. I turned in the people that mattered, because you got a war on drugs, and it's cool to lock up JoJo, but y'all keep getting high for free and getting out of jail. So when I came home in 2007, I came to file a class action lawsuit for $2.5 billion. Y'all locked me up December 24th to keep me from filing that class action lawsuit, and you took a videotape. Hold on for a second. You took a videotape from me. All right. See that? You took a videotape from me. And you took a camera from me, and you took a computer from me. I got the computer back, I got the camera back, but you kept the tape. That tape was court ordered to be returned to me. You not only kept that tape, you had a DVD for the FBI. Because I already filed a complaint with the FBI on February the 1st in 2007. Y'all locked me up January 31st, 2007, try to scare me. That's when that first bomb threat came through. I was in the court of Judge Rossetti when that bomb threat came through. A lawyer from Highland Park had a case with his wife, and that's the person that called in that bomb threat. And y'all never told the public that. Y'all lied to the public to demonize me, to make me look like I was some crazy black guy. Nope. I came to court to file the paperwork to have my case heard from 1986. I gave my lawyer, Karen Levy, a writ of certiorari to have that case from 1986 heard about the war on drugs. I was found innocent of all charges. My case was reversed and remanded. So if you don't take me to court, if you didn't try me again, that means that you got to write that shit out in my name. I'm innocent of all charges. That's what the court record said. Look up State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. Now, because you didn't retry me, that means I got a right to take this case to the Supreme Court on a writ of certiorari. So in January of whatever in 2007, I wrote Chief Justice Roberts, and I told Chief Justice Roberts what I was going to do. I wrote Chief Justice Roberts. I wrote the Department of Justice. I wrote Governor O'Malley. I wrote Governor Quinn. I wrote Governor Blagojevich. And I told y'all what I was going to do. But y'all locked me up to keep me from filing that lawsuit. I spent 186 days in jail. In those 186 days while I was locked up, you permitted Jake Davis, James Hammond to write an illegal lease on my store on Falls Road. You permitted James Hammond and Jake Davis to run my store while I was locked up illegally. And you permitted James Hammond and Jake Davis to make over $250,000 in 2008, and you refused to audit them. When I came out of jail, I was homeless. Y'all took my money. Y'all took my property. Y'all took my means of life and support. You feel me? And it's all on the tape. My store was for sale for $150,000. My store was for sale for $150,000. Nobody paid me for the store. So I asked for audit. I also was exposing the corruption here in Baltimore County. So for that whole time, I've been fighting y'all, and y'all don't want to give me back what belongs to me. So I started putting them toilets out on y'all. Governor O'Malley got a toilet. Hogan got a toilet. Pugh got a toilet. I've been shitting on y'all like the walls of Jericho. We're going to see how long it's going to take before you give me my property back, before we address this illegal war on drugs. Oh, you locked me up again. You locked me up again? Corinthians going to have a fundraiser. They're going to have a fundraiser to get me out of jail. And while I'm in jail, I'm gonna infatuate the population. I'm gonna encourage them to participate in a class action lawsuit about being black in America. See, we're gonna sue you for being black in America because we're the only people that didn't ask to come here. Congressman Cummings got this. I told Congressman Cummings this. I told Sarbanes this. I told Dutch this. We're the only people that never asked to come here. And like Dred Scott, we property. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we the cash crop. So I came up with the idea of suing you, taking you to court, a class action lawsuit about being black in America. You want to end police brutality? Sue you. You do it in the civil cases with Dwight Pettit and Warren Brown. See, Dwight Pettit, Warren Brown, and Peter Angelos. Dwight Pettit, Warren Brown, Peter Angelos, J. Wendell Gordon, Ivan Bates. Who else? I came to all y'all lawyers with the same conversation, and y'all didn't want no part of it. JB, y'all don't want no part of it. So I'm going to go with the law students in the University of Maryland and the University of Baltimore. I'm going to ask the law students to help me put this writ of certiorari together, and we're going to sue the courts about the courts. I got somebody else that's going to help me too. Y'all like dumbass shit? I got a little rat, and this little rat going to be like a puppet show. When I see your media out in the streets, I'm going to shut your ass down because y'all participated in the fraud. That's collusion. You knowingly protecting the politicians and the corruption in the courts. Jane Miller, Barry Sims, Doug Collins, Vic Carter, Kai Jackson. Yeah, I'm going to name you because I named you in them court papers. It's going to be Baltimore Rewired. I'm a caterer. I've been in 85% of the richest people in this state. I knew when you was writing the laws about stopping, frisk, and zero tolerance because you was doing it in my store on Falls Road. You was doing a lot of stuff in my store on Falls Road. That store on Falls Road was my means of making a living. It took care of my family. It's the criminalization of poverty because you made me homeless. I'm working homeless. And in 2019, Letters Design gonna come out. If Letters Design don't come out, like I said, we're submitting Letters Design to the Supreme Court because this details my life for the last 13 years. Now, Rob Fix didn't want to put the movie out, so I'm going to subpoena everything that Rob Fix got to go to court. If I don't get access to the grand jury during the 2019 session, then I'm asking for a writ of certiorari. It's Governor Hogan. All right. That's Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. Governor Hogan, Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle. We're going to talk about black leadership too, because we just ain't going to let y'all off the hook. Because none of y'all want to talk about ending the war on drugs. Y'all want to talk about policies and this, and this. Y'all want to get paid to keep this going on. No, you're not going to get paid to keep black tragedies existing. We're going to address the war on drugs. We're going to address police brutality. And we're going to address being black in America. I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Well, we about to find the fuck out. Going to cover Waukegan and Maryland, the tale of two cities. All right, the tale of two cities. And Johnny Oleski, you got this. I handed it to your people the other day. You got the cases, you got the writ of certiorari, and you got my request to have the Department of Justice come to Baltimore County and investigate their courts. You got it. Like the music say, you got it. Yeah, you got it. I made sure you got it. I put it on tape. I also made sure that O'Malley seen me. O'Malley almost shit his drawers. O'Malley, man, y'all seen it. It's a classic. Ain't nobody named. I made O'Malley run. I made the chief of police run. I made Scott Shellenberger run, dog. Ain't nobody never made them many white people run. Ain't no black man in Baltimore, Maryland made the chief of police leave City Hall. Y'all call the police on me. I don't care about getting locked up. If you lock me up, you're going to have to put me in jail. You put me in jail, you're going to put me in population. You put me in population, I'm going to get more people to sign off on a class action lawsuit. Pull my card, because I'm going to pull yours. Johnny Oleski got evidence and knowledge of criminal activity in the Baltimore County government. Julian Jones has evidence and knowledge of criminal behavior in Baltimore County government. Scott Shellenberger needs to be disbarred, just like Nathan from the Duke lacrosse scandal, and that's what Scott Shellenberger did. He used his office for personal vendetta against me. I told y'all let me and Shellenberger go at it head up. Y'all ain't want to do it. Y'all let Shellenberger lock me up. Shellenberger locked me up. That's where the fraud was committed, because he abused prosecutorial discretion. He locked up a whistleblower. He locked up an activist. He locked up a business owner. And he used his powers to destroy evidence that was incriminating to the Democratic Party in Maryland. I'm going to dismantle the Democratic Party. From Governor O'Malley down. Whatever Governor O'Malley created, I'm getting ready to destroy. The same way that Trump has destroyed Obama shit, I'm going to destroy O'Malley shit. I'm a black Republican. I'm a black radical Republican. I'm a caterer. I've been in your houses. Everything I say is on court record. Everything I say is the gospel according to Shorty. Everything I say is undeniably the truth. Because the truth you only got to tell once. Y'all been lying. Y'all been locking me up. Y'all been trying to hide. Dog, when I see you in public, I'm gonna bust your ass. We're gonna have fun with this. My birthday, December the 26th. I'm feeding the homeless December the 24th at City Hall. I'm gonna bust that pinata. We're gonna bust your ass wide open. We're gonna watch the crowd go ape shit. You feel me? New Year's. Y'all got me in the sessions. I'm bringing all this shit to Annapolis. And I got a sidekick now. Me and Chucky. You feel me? Shorty and Chucky. Y'all gonna be saying Chucky down in the Inner Harbor. Chucky gonna be sitting in toilets. See, when I put Chucky around the Inner Harbor and I put these Beats by Dre on his ears, people gonna come and see what Chucky doing. And when they see Chucky in the toilet, I get to talk to him. Inner Harbor, Fells Point, Canton. The toilet been traveling. I took the toilet to Atlanta in front of Pastor Jamal Bryant's new church. I took it to Atlanta City Hall. I took it to the Capitol. I took it to Nashville. I took it to North Carolina. I'm getting ready to go to New York. The toilet gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be traveling with the toilet, and we're gonna be talking about the dumb shit. It's gonna be Shorty's traveling toilet. And in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna be setting up one-man shows where we're gonna build the toilet like you build a bear, except it's gonna be on stage. I'm gonna do a stage show about the toilet. Housing, I'm gonna build a toilet. Mass incarceration, gonna build a toilet. Racism, gonna build a toilet. Media, gonna build a toilet. We're gonna use toilets like they did in the Bible stories, the walls of Jericho. We're gonna see how many toilets it's gonna take before I get justice. No guns, no knives, no violence. I'm gonna beat you with a toilet. Like in Judge, if you look at Judge 13, it talks about Samson. If you look at Samson, when he fought the Philistines, he used the jawbone of an ass. When Samson fought the Philistines, he beat him with the jawbone of an ass. You feel me? He took an ass and he beat him. But see, we've moved up to modern times. So I'm going to use the Bible stories like that. And just like Samson, here goes my hair. Except I ain't got no Delilah. And instead of a jawbone of an ass, I'm going to beat your ass with a toilet. I'm going to put toilets everywhere. I'm going to have talking toilets. I'm going to have all kind of shit. Y'all made me famous for toilets. I'm going to run with that shit. I'm going to be doing a lot of shit. And I'm going to keep the court shit going. Because I've been hooking up with a lot of people lately. And I didn't know that so many people really cared about me. So we're going to take this to court and finish it where we started it. We're going to finish this where we started it. I'm going to mic check your events. I'm going to mic check the room. I'm going to be in City Hall when y'all confirm your new police commissioner. And I'm going to sit there and talk about your policing and your police commissioners. I've been knowing your police commissioners since Ed Norris. Ed Norris got evidence and knowledge too. And Ed Norris going to get called to pull that material up. Ed Norris got it. CBS Radio got it. Like I said, media, government, police department got it. Everybody that got it, I named y'all. It's on court record. So I don't have to worry about it. The only thing I got to worry about is staying alive. You're not going to kill me like you did the Suitor. You're not going to kill me like you did Fred Hampton. You're not going to kill me like you did Martin Luther King. You're not going to kill me like you did Malcolm X. I'm going to give you some Marcus Garvey. We're going to take black out of America. And I got a plan to take black out of America. The Jews was in Egypt for 400 years, and you let the Jews go. We've been here for 400 years. You're going to have to let us go. You're going to stop making us your cash cow and your whipping boy. And you can contact Dr. Lamont Hill. You can contact Don Lemon. Because I gave Dr. Lamont Hill this, and I gave Don Lemon this back in when I started this. And if you look at my videos on Shorty's Voice, I ain't got no titles on none of them. But everything's on it. 238 uncut, unedited videos. See that? That's a snitching video. All right. Now that snitching video exposes the corruption in the courts, and y'all got that. Y'all sent all them brothers to jail for the Stop Snitching video in 2006, so I came up with an idea about making a snitching video. You want to clean up the streets? Clean up the police department. Clean up the corruption in your courts. Because as long as you got the war on drugs, you're going to have corruption in your courts and your police department. Them 6 police officers that you locked up, they came to my house in 2010. I filed a complaint with the FBI. I filed a complaint with the police department. The FBI, the police department, and the Department of Justice destroyed my evidence. Frank Conway's office destroyed my evidence. But Baltimore County got my evidence. And YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter has my evidence. It's called the ether, the internet. It's there. I just got to know where to find it. I know where to find it. I'm going to pull it out. Corinthians Bar and Grill. I'll be there Sunday. Y'all want to continue the story? Come on up there. But I'm getting ready to start a lot of shit. It's my season. Like the walls of Jericho. No, like the Tootsie Roll Pop. How many licks would it take before you get to the middle of the chocolate center? Well, we about to find the fuck out. I did this live feed, and I'm going to keep doing live feeds. I'm getting ready to set up a podcast, and then I'm going to go to a webinar. And we're going to stop the little Facebook and social media. We're going to go to webinars and podcasts. I'm going to do an hour-long podcast or a daily podcast. I'm a podcast so the world gets to see what's going on in Baltimore. It's going to be my journey for justice. Put your hands on me, the world going to see it. Deny me access to the court, the world going to see it. The world going to see what being black in America is. And we're going to end the war on drugs. If we don't end the war on drugs, we're going to definitely have a conversation about it. And we're going to definitely have a conversation about racism in 2019. But Donald Trump getting ready to run for re-election. You want to make America great again? You're going to have to address America's hate again. You're going to have to address being black in America again. Because I'm a black Republican. I'm a black radical Republican. And I'm going to get black ex-felons and ex-felons in general to join the Republican Party. And we're going to deal with the war on drugs. Just like y'all came in with the Tea Party. Imagine if we got all these ex-felons and they join the Republican Party, black people, and we talk about racism. We talk about making America great again. We talk about the war on drugs. We talk about incarceration. We start talking about these issues. You got to address them. Just like when you freed the slaves in 1800s, you're freeing slaves now because we re-enslaved through the 13th Amendment. So we're going to address it through the 13th Amendment. We're going to address it through the writ of certiorari. I got my paperwork up. I got my videos up. I got my storyboards ready. Now all I got to do is knocking on your door. I keep a knocking and can't get in. See that? That's Johnny O. See that? All members of the Baltimore County, Scott Shellenberger, false imprisonment, 2011. That's a writ of certiorari to approach the Supreme Court. I can approach the Supreme Court for the case in Illinois from 1986. I can approach the Supreme Court for my illegal incarceration in 2006, 2007, and my illegal incarceration in 2011. I can tie y'all asses up in court. And when I go to the Supreme Court, it's called a meritorious case. And this is a meritorious case. I get to bite the apple 3 times. And in between time and meantime, I'll be making movies and making tapes. Send this to Netflix, send it to OWN, send it to Oprah. This is the Khalif Browder story. Only difference is Khalif Browder ain't dead. I'm still alive. I got to walk you through the prison industry. I got to walk you through the fights. I got to walk you through the belly of the beast. And I came out alive. Not once, but twice. I did it in Illinois for 186 days and Maryland for 86 days. I got a jailhouse diary for both of them. And I put it in a PDF file so the world can see it. In the event that something happened to me, because y'all good for killing niggas. And I ain't scared of dying. But I don't want my death to be worthless. I don't want it to be in vain. So in the event of my death, the movie Letters Design, all proceeds, everything go to my kids. Rob Fix don't get nothing. It go to my kids. You had 12 years to finish Letters Design and you didn't do it. So if anything happened to me before Letters Design get completed, it goes to my kids. That's my living visual will. You feel me? It goes to Philip. It goes to Sierra. It goes to Sierra. It goes to LaQuish. It goes to the kids that I fuck with. It don't go to Jake. It don't go to Gerald. It don't go to Duran. It don't go to Brian. Duran Battle, Jake Davis, Gerald Davis, y'all getting ready to find out what it's been to be Shorty. Y'all gonna go to jail because y'all committed the fraud. And I'm gonna make sure you go to jail. I want you to go to jail. Y'all wanted to be Shorty? Well, then you're gonna get to be Shorty. You wrote forged checks. You filed false papers with the court. Deal with it. You sided with them white people to put your daddy in jail. Go to jail. You signed the checks. I fired Jake Davis. I fired Duran Battle. I fired Gerald Davis. None of them should have been working at my store, and that store should have been closed when I was locked up. The state of Maryland never evicted me from that store. James Hammond never filed papers with that store. James Hammond wrote an illegal lease on that store in February 2011 while I was locked up in Chicago. You can't have 2 leases on one property. Shellenberger knew it. Shellenberger refused to file the charges against Jake Davis and James Hammond and filed charges against me. I beat you in court. I won my case. I want my property. I want Jake Davis and James Hammond prosecuted. Writ of certiorari, baby. Do it the easy way or the hard way. I got everything on tape. Now we're doing live feeds. I don't need tapes. All I gotta do is click, copy, and send. You feel me? Do what you gotta do, but I'm coming for what belonged to me. I want all my money. I'm out $2.6 million in lost wages. We ain't talking about defamation of character or libelous statements. We ain't talking about that $54 million lawsuit that I filed in Baltimore City courts, getting ready to refile that $54 million case. Al Redmer has evidence and knowledge, and Al Redmer has not finished my case yet. I should have had that shit before the elections was over. Al Redmer ain't did it yet. You shielding it. Corruption. Julian Jones, Vicky Allman, dog, everything that man, should have left me alone. Should have let me bury my son. Should have let me make my movie, and I'd have been gone. Y'all locked me up and kept me from going to my mother's funeral. I'm an unforgiving black man. I'm unforgiving. Go to Jesus for forgiveness. Call your God for forgiveness. I'm a black man in America. I got vengeance on my mind. I want my son to go to jail. I want Shellenberger to go to jail. I'm going to destroy the democratic machine for this war on drugs, and I'm going to have a ball doing it. I'm going to bust your ass. Congressman Cummings is going to have to get involved, and Congressman Cummings is going to have to turn over all the evidence I gave him since 2007. Sarbanes, Dutch, Mikulski, Van Hollen, the Democratic Party, period. I turned y'all in on February the 2nd, 2011 when my mama died. Y'all locked me up and tried to destroy my life. I shook the haters off and I shook it all off. I'm back. I'm back and I'm better than ever. So we're going to finish what we started. Movie releases. These are movie releases. So everybody that I've been screaming and hollering about, everybody that I've been screaming and hollering about, I'm going to give you a movie release. Sign the movie release. Sign the movie release. Johnny O, this is the case right here. You feel me? I don't want no misunderstandings. That's in Baltimore County. That case, you refused me access to the court. You denied me due process and equal protection. That case should have been heard. That case was filed with the police, and y'all refused to do it. So since you refused to do it, everything that's on this case right here, everything that's on this case, I'm going to put in the Towson courthouse. I'm going to bring another toilet. And everything that is on this case, I'm going to leave a toilet in the courtyard in Towson. I'm going to leave a toilet in the courtyard in Towson the same way I did it in 2011. I'm going to do it again. Right in that pretty new space that y'all built. I'm going to take the toilet down there. I'm going to put all this information on there and the old information. I'm going to put Shellenberger's pictures on it. I'm going to put the mail receipts on it. I'm going to lock me up. I'll take you to court again. I beat you in court with a toilet. I'll beat you again. I'm going to beat you until you give me what belonged to me. I'm going to beat you like a drum. Now, I use these Facebook and social media. I use these live feeds because it's therapy. I ain't going to pay no doctor to get this shit off my mind. I do it on Facebook for free. And I'm also going to write Mark Zuckerberg because I got 5,000 videos that's missing on my page. I'm going to see if Mark Zuckerberg wants to make this into a movie, podcast, webinar. Yeah, I got to generate money because I'm homeless. I got to generate money because I'm getting ready to go to court. I got to start generating money to fight this machine because this machine got a lot of money. And I'm coming to take it. Judges, police officers, politicians, media, everybody that was involved in that, my illegal incarceration, everybody been trying to stop me from making this movie. I'm getting ready to dig in y'all's asses. I'm getting ready to get up in about, what, y'all, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready to go on patrol. If I see the media anywhere, live feeding somewhere, I'm going to stop and I'm going to hand them this paper and I'm going to hand them a movie release because the movie is about the media. I see Jane Miller, going to hand it to her. Silence is consent. I see Doug Collins, hand it to you. Silence is consent. If I see you doing any live feeds, I'm shutting you down. It's Christmas season, so I know you're going to be doing a lot of Christmas things. I'm going to be at Governor Hogan's Christmas party. Hold on. I'm going to be at Governor Hogan's Christmas party. And Kenny Ebron had a Christmas party a couple years, 2006. I gave Governor Hogan this information. Talked to his community. I talked to his secondhand man, Kyle Gilbert. Videotaped the phone calls to Kyle Gilbert. Y'all gave me this little doggy for Christmas in 2016. It was all cute and shit. You was laughing, giggling. I'm going to give you your gift back. I'm giving you your gift back. And I'm going to give you your gift with this. You feel me? That's that writ of sociority. I'm going to hand you your dog and your paper. You feel me? That's going to be my Christmas gift. I want Governor Hogan to give me a right to the grand jury. I want Governor Hogan to address this material. I want Governor Hogan to man up. I'm a black Republican. You deny me access to the courts. You deny me access to the black Republican Party. You was running around during the election. You had Donnie Glover talking about how Hogan's helping, how Hogan's helping. No, Hogan hurting. And now Hogan going to get put to the test. How much for the little doggy in the window? The one with the cuddly eyes. Yeah. You thought it was cute? Dog, I'm getting ready to pull your chain. This is what I want for Hogan for Christmas. And I'm going to see you at the Annapolis. I'm going to be in Annapolis at the State House at your Christmas party with the camera rolling. With this in hand. I'm going to hand it to you in public in front of everybody. You're going to give me my day in court. You're going to give me an audit. And you're going to give me what belonged to me. I'm not walking away from $2.6 million. I don't know about nobody that would. Somebody going to pick this movie up. Because like I said, I'm going to submit letters designed as evidence for my federal investigation. I'm a whistleblower. So I ain't going to rant. I ain't going to rave. We're going to finish this in court. And the silver screen. See that? That's Illinois and Maryland. We're going to tie this together. Certified mail receipts. You're going to have to produce that to the courts, Gov. Same way I chased O'Malley off. You see me chasing O'Malley off. We getting ready to go to the, man. We getting ready to do the 2018 session, 19 session. We getting ready to do the 2019 session. Y'all gonna see me the whole whole session. I'm not looking for new laws. I want you to enforce the old laws that you got on the book. Senate Bill 374. I want access to the grand jury. I want a city grand jury and a state grand jury and a federal grand jury. City, county, state, and federal levels. Brian Frosh, state prosecutor David. You're gonna have to investigate the office of Scott Shellenberger. The same way that they did Naphon, you're gonna have to bring criminal charges against Shellenberger. If you don't, I'm gonna keep embarrassing him and make you lock me up and charge him again. How you want to carry it? Like Miss Tony said, how you want to carry it? I don't care. I'm gonna carry it to Annapolis. I'm gonna carry it to Washington, D.C. I'm gonna carry it in the streets. From the streets to the seats. I'm the Baltimore block. You feel me? I'm the founding member of the Baltimore block. So you know who you fighting with. You know who you fighting against. You know how hard we go. Mic check.